And let's now get you details of the big story coming in from Karnataka. Ahead of the assembly elections, the Bribe scandal has hit the BJP government in the state. The Karnataka Lokayukta has caught BJP MLA Virupakshappa's son allegedly accepting a bribe of 40 lakh rupees from a contractor. The MLA's son Prashanth, who is the chief accountant of the Bangalore Water Supply and Sewerage Board, was allegedly collecting money on behalf of his father for allotment of tender for providing raw material to the Karnataka Soaps and Detergents Limited. Remember, the BJP MLA Virupakshappa was also the chairman of the KSDL. However, he tendered his resignation from the post after the bribe gate came to light. In the subsequent searches, the Lokayukta has found over 8 crore rupees unaccounted cash from Prashanth's office and the residence of the BJP MLA. The MLA and his son are among the 6 accused who have been named in the case, and all the accused, barring the MLA, have been sent to 14 days judicial custody. But sources also say that even the BJP MLA is likely to be called in for questioning in the case. Times Now learns that the MLA has left his constituency in Channagiri and is already in Bengaluru at the moment.
Police officers worked on it, and then it is not a case of raid actually. It is going to the office where he was demanding the money, and the police officers pursued, and it's a case of trap. The question of timing, question of role, all this is immaterial so far as this institution is concerned. All times are good times to fight against corruption. And the present context where you are talking about rampant corruption here, there, everywhere in the government offices, public servants are demanding money. So we are ready to fight it.
So now, after this allegation came in, the Congress party has upped the ante on the Karnataka BJP government, asserting that the 40% commission government charge has now been proven. They also demanded the resignation of Chief Minister Bommai over these allegations.
Mr. Madal Virupakshappa, who is caught red-handedly when he was receiving bribe from the contractors, is a son of Madal Virupakshappa, who is an MLA of Channagiri and is a strong follower of Mr. Yediyurappa. That shows that the BJP government has allotted to the MLA ministers and chairmen, board corporation chairmen, to collect money for the election purposes.
ना मोदी जी ना शाह कभी भी साफ सुथरी सरकार की बात नहीं करे। 40% का हमने नहीं बोला है, ये कॉन्ट्रैक्टरों ने, एसोसिएशन ने लिखकर प्राइम मिनिस्टर को दिया और ओपनली उन्होंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस भी की। ये एमएलएस के जो सुपुत्र हैं वैसे लोग कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं, ये खुला आ रहा है ना। देखो, सच्चाई को मानने का मोदी जी सीखना चाहिए।
आरोप करती है कि ये 40% सरकार है, तो बोलते हैं कि आपके पास क्या प्रूफ है, डॉक्यूमेंट्स कहाँ हैं? तो 6 करोड़ के डॉक्यूमेंट तो मिल गए अभी, आपके खुद के विधायक के ऑफिस से मिले हैं, घर से बरामद हुए हैं। इससे ज़्यादा प्रूफ क्या चाहिए? अगर आप में कुछ भी शर्म है तो आप राजीनामा इस्तीफा देंगे और इलेक्शन आज ही के आज कराएंगे। नाउ इट इज प्रूव्ड दैट दिस इज अ 40% गवर्नमेंट।
राजनीति में बड़े पदों पर और खास तौर से शासक दल के नेताओं का जो आचरण है पिछले काफी दिनों से संदेहास्पद है। जनसेवा के लिए आए राजनीति में लोग धन अर्जन करने के कामों में लगे हुए हैं, जो चिंताजनक भी है और निंदनीय भी है। मैं चाहता हूं कि पूरे प्रकरण की जांच अच्छी तरह से होनी चाहिए, ताकि आने वाले समय में राजनीति में जो लोग धनोपार्जन करने के लिए आए हैं उनका पर्दाफाश हो सके।
Meanwhile, the Chief Minister has said that his government is the one that formed the Lokayukta to give the state a corruption-free government, and asked the opposition leaders to allow an unbiased investigation to take place.
ಈ ಶಾಸಕರ ಪುತ್ರ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಲೋಕಾಯುಕ್ತರ ಒಂದು ಲೋಕಾಯುಕ್ತರು ಏನು ದಾಳಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿ ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾವು ಲೋಕಾಯುಕ್ತ ಪುನಃ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಿರುವುದೇ ಮುಕ್ತವಾಗಿ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರವನ್ನು ನಿಗ್ರಹಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಈ ಲೋಕಾಯುಕ್ತ ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇಂಥ ಹಲವಾರು ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದು ಮುಚ್ಚೋಗಿದೆ. ನಾವು ನಿಷ್ಪಕ್ಷಪಾತವಾಗಿ ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಈ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಲೋಕಾಯುಕ್ತ ಸರ್ವಸ್ವತಂತ್ರವಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ, ನಿಷ್ಪಕ್ಷಪಾತವಾದಂಥ ತನಿಖೆ ಆಗಲಿ, ಯಾರು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ನಿಲುವು. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ನಿಲುವೇನಿದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದರ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಹಣ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಅವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಲೋಕಾಯುಕ್ತರ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಅವು ಮುಕ್ತವಾಗಿ ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡಲಿ, ನ್ಯಾಯಸಮ್ಮತವಾಗಿ ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡಲಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿದ ಹಣ, ಯಾರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ತನಿಖೆಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಬರಲಿ, ಸತ್ಯ ಹೊರಲಿ ಬರಲಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಉದ್ದೇಶ. ಯಾರು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ.
So this is the big charge against the BJP government ahead of the polls. Viewers, we also want to hear from you. Call us and tell us what you think. Do you think this is going to be a political issue ahead of the Karnataka elections? What is the impact that it is going to have on the BJP government? We want to listen from you. The numbers are flashing on the screens. You can call us and tell us your thoughts. Also want to introduce guests joining us this evening. Kanti Shetty from the BJP, as well as Sanket Yanagi, advocate and spokesperson of the Congress party, joining us on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Kanti Shetty, for the BJP now, first it was the allegations that came against KSDL, the contractor who made these allegations of corruption. Then you had similar allegations against Arvind Limbavli. And now this is the third MLA of the BJP government who is facing these allegations of corruption.
Yes, this type of riots will happen only non-interference from the government. BJP is always, say, I will tell you, these type of riots only will happen where is the Bharatiya Janata Party, governments are there. Because government interference is not here very clearly. That is the only thing I can say. And Mr. Bommai has told today, he is giving complete power to the independent body.
Okay. So you're okay. In fact, this is what the Chief Minister also said. Basuraj Bommai as well, speaking earlier today, said it was our government that ensured that Lokayukta is given the kind of powers that it can even go ahead. It's independent enough to go and raid even a BJP MLA based on a complaint. But he leveled the charge against the Congress party, Sanket, saying that it was the Lokayukta that had been weakened under the Siddaramaiah government and it was his Sarkar that brought it back.
You see, there are a few important allegations here.
Our manifesto also we are given, Lokayukta will activate. Just kindly note down this date, 14th March 2016. SCB is activated.
Okay, so there were cases against Siddaramaiah when he was the chief minister, made the Lokayukta toothless, brought in the ACB, but now it was the BJP government that brought back the Lokayukta, which is strong enough to even take action against a BJP MLA. That's the charge coming in, that we have ensured that it's a corruption-free government. The Lokayukta has been strengthened under our government. Sanket.
See, firstly, we must understand few allegations which are very much important in a democracy to be considered very seriously. Firstly, the allegation of corruption. The allegation of corruption is very serious in nature. Prime Minister Modi has even said, "Na khaunga, na khane dunga." He is against the corruption he propagated way back in 2014. Till today, he is propagating on that. Now, the allegation is very serious and not just an allegation. Every time the BJP was asking for some proof, not mere just allegation, it was asking for some proof. Now the proof is available to prove that the BJP, which has come to power by way of the corrupt
Okay, but
operation voters.
you say that the agencies are politically motivated, but when the agencies are working against the BJP MLA and they've caught the MLA's son red-handed accepting cash, you're saying that this proves that there are these are craft charges against the BJP. Request you to stay on with us. Our viewers also joining us on the broadcast. Vishnu joining us from Kollam and Gurudat from Bengaluru. Vishnu, what do you think? What is the kind of impact that this is going to have in the elections?
I think the election actually only helps the BJP because they are in power and they made sure that whatever allegations Congress had against them, they want to clean up the act. And the thing is that they have got that, they have reactivated, inaugurated the Lokayukta, and now the position has been made clear. And the only thing people is interested is that they have now created a surplus budget in the budget, and now they want to clean up the act. The first thing is that the finance management is good, and now the corruption is now being routed out. So I think they are on the right path. Whichever time the election, even now, right now, even the election will be here right now. BJP will be coming back to power. No doubt about that.
Okay, all right. So you think that it's not going to make much of an impact. Mr. Gurudat, thank you for your patience. What are your thoughts on what's happened in Karnataka? Is it going to affect the BJP, or do you think people will think that Lokayukta has been strengthened enough for corruption-free government under the BJP rule?
Madam, still BJP will win because this is the best opportunity. The Bommai sir should take action, prove that BJP is very strong and they will not spare anybody. Some drawbacks are there in that some MLAs, but Modi, we love BJP, and in Karnataka BJP will win. One case, okay, that fellow should be sacked, no problem. In next future, when they are giving tickets, they should be careful. And we love and BJP should never affect on any election because we educated class know Modi and the BJP government.
Okay, so you're saying that in the assembly elections, people are going to look at the Prime Minister. Modi factor is going to be the biggest factor in the assembly elections, and this may not really weigh in the minds of the voters. Thank you so much for your views. Colonel Mehta also joining us from Bengaluru. Thank you for joining us. Colonel Mehta, what do you think?
Yeah, madam, see, the Lokayukta is effective, that means. And this will have only a localized impact on the constituency of that MLA who has been caught. It will not have a general impact. It is a minor issue. It won't have a general impact. The government has been working very hard for development, and the Prime Minister's effort and the BJP has been doing a great job in the country as well. So it will have only a localized impact, and the Lokayukta is effective. The Lokayukta is there for this only. So there may be some people, who indulge in bad practices, so those people are being eliminated. Okay. So you're saying even if it has an impact, it's only going to be in the constituency of this particular MLA, and it's not going to affect the chances of the BJP overall. Thank you so much for joining us with your thoughts. The numbers are at the bottom of your screens. Viewers, call us and tell us what you think. Do you think it's going to be a big election issue that will affect the prospects of the BJP government in Karnataka? Because this is coming just months ahead of the elections in Karnataka, and the Congress party has already been leveling allegations of a 40% sarkar, something that the Congress party has been mentioning time and again. So is that a taint that is going to stick on to the BJP government? That's the question. Mr. Sanket Yanagi, here we have, a huge amount of money, almost 6 crores in cash that has been found from the residence of the BJP MLA's son, the son being caught red-handed as well. Politically, what do you think the impact, what is the impact that it is going to have? Because the Congress has been saying time and again 40% sarkara, but when it comes to the elections, do you think this is something that could impact the party or not?
So this is not just a case of one MLA. We are talking about all the BJP MLAs. If raided, much more money or amassment of wealth would be unearthed. But the question is again, how seriously the BJP government is taking in unearthing the corruption or in dealing with the corruption. So the BJP in one way coming to power on the ground of Operation Lotus, which itself is a baby of corruption. And secondly, it is talking about non-corruption, and it is prohibition of corruption or dealing with the corruption in a stringent way. Everything is just something which cannot be believed. So its action, its propagation is entirely different. So now only the Prime Minister has to answer this question. In one way, he propagates, he wants a country without corruption. But in the second, the next step here, whenever he comes to Karnataka, he never talks about the corruption. He has to talk about the corruption. He has to talk about the promises which he made about the corruption. He has to answer the queries of the people.
Okay, but for the Congress party as well, when you have DK Kumar, who is facing allegations of corruption, he is being summoned time and again to the national capital by the central agencies for questioning. Then you say that this is political vendetta, that the agencies are controlled by the government. Now when Lokayukta raids the BJP MLA, you're saying this proves that the BJP leaders are corrupt. Ms. Kanti Shetty, do you think that the Congress party gets an edge when it talks about corruption in Karnataka? Time and again, they say 40% Sarkara when it comes to the BJP government. But will these allegations affect the party's prospects ahead of the elections?
Whomsoever it is, culprit, whomsoever it is, they have to be punished. Coming to the 40%, June 2022, the Mr. Kemp, guy is, he has already contractor person he has complained. He will give all the documents related to 40%. Till now, we have not received any document. See, coming.
Okay, so you're saying this has been just an allegation, something that the Congress party has not been able to prove. I want to hear from the people of Bengaluru. Raghunandan joining us on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Raghu, what do you think?
Good afternoon.
Yes, please go ahead.
So I don't think it will have any impact in the overall at the government level. But this is just a localization, and the Lokayukta, which is very strictly honored by the government, will take suitable action, and I think it doesn't have any impact at the state level.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for joining us with your thoughts. There are two ways of looking at it. One, that the BJP government is corrupt because there is another MLA who has been caught in this bribery scandal. On the other hand, the Chief Minister saying that this only proves that we are working against corruption because the Lokayukta has been strengthened under our government. Thank you both for joining us on the broadcast with your perspectives. Slipping into a quick break here. We'll be right back.